Hello everyone, today's video is on my vintage Coach bag. So yeah, you guys, today I wanted to talk about this vintage Coach duffel sack. The vintage Coach duffel sack, the style number is 9085. My vintage Coach duffel feed sack. If that's something that you're interested in, then go ahead and keep on watching. And at the end of the video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe on my channel. So yeah, you guys, if this is something that you're interested in hearing about, my vintage Coach duffel sack, then go ahead and hit the like button right now. Go ahead and hit the like button so I can keep on bringing you more vintage Coach videos, as well as subscribe to the channel so I can continue with these lovely vintage Coach videos. So yeah, let's go ahead, let's jump right in. So basically what I wanted to tell you guys is this was a requested video from one of my subscribers, hey, and she wanted me to do a video on my vintage Coach duffel sack. So yeah, that's what I want to talk about this morning. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that I want to tell you guys about this beauty right here is that this is the color, the lovely, beautiful color forest green. And we all know that over the years, Coach made their bags in several different colors. Some years they made bags in just like basic colors like British tan, black, red, mahogany. And then some years they went really all out and made bags in like forest green and other rarer colors. So yeah, you guys, I just wanted to discuss this lovely bag. So this is what it looks like right here. And I will have the dimensions down below. Another thing that I wanted to say about my duffel sack is that some of the duffel sacks and some of all of the vintage Coach bags, some of them are like, this one is a really pliable, cushy, soft leather one. And then some of them, because some of my other bags are a little bit more hard. They're a little bit more, I won't say structured, but they'll, like, you could have this same bag, another vintage Coach duffel sack bag, and if it's red or another color, sometimes because of the dye that they use, it'll be a little bit more hard and it'll like be a little bit more, I don't know, a little bit not as pliable and gushy and mushy as this one. So yeah, that just depends based on, the different colors of the dyes, and also how they survived and lasted through the years. But this lovely one right here is in a beautiful forest green color. It's so pliable and cushy and soft. I absolutely love her. So this is what she looks like. And I want to start off by saying I'm going to go ahead and basically my subscriber wanted to know what all I could fit in this lovely bag. So I have a bunch of items laid out for my what's in my bag. I'm going to go ahead and fill this beauty, and I wouldn't necessarily carry all of these items in this duffel sack. However, I just wanted to go ahead and give a good idea of what all could fit. If you did want to go ahead and jam pack her with a bunch of items, I know sometimes sometimes I carry way more stuff than I need to carry. And then sometimes I go light and just carry a few things, even if it is a big, larger bag. This big, larger bag. Now it does get a little bit heavy, on your shoulder. So, keep that in mind when you're stuffing her, because the more things you put in her, the heavier she's gonna get, which leads me to something I wanted to tell you guys about. When I was in college, I wore a black duffel sack. Believe it or not, in college, I was carrying, back in the 90s when I was in college working on my first degree, I carried a black vintage Coach duffel sack. At that time, it wasn't vintage. I was using a black Coach duffel sack, the original, like this is the original duffel sack, not the restored ones from Coach, the original black duffel sack. That was my bag in college. That was the bag I was using as a book bag, my Coach duffel sack. And I carried this duffel sack, the black one that I use. I carried this as my book bag in college for years and years. And I had criminal justice books in there. I had my music book in criminal justice and intro to law books in that bag. Every class, all my electives, all my prerequisite classes that I took, I carried those books in my bag as a book bag when I went to school, you guys. So yeah, this bag, the duffel sack, holds a lot of memories for me, because every time I, carry this bag, I think about, my sophomore, junior years in college. I had a Ford Escort back then. That was my car. And I had a black Coach Duffle Sac that was my book bag. So it holds a special place in my heart, and that just goes to show you that if somebody could use this bag as a book bag, it can hold a lot. So let me go ahead and take out all the stuffing out of this bag so we can go ahead and pack her, because I did have her stuffed so that she would stay upright, because if I didn't leave her upright, then, you know, if I didn't have her stuffed, then she would, you know, she would be slouching all around and wouldn't stand upright. So this is what the interior, I hope you could see, this is what the interior of her looks like. Oh, look at all that beautiful, delicious raw leather. And the color is so, so beautiful of this bag. The color is so, so beautiful. I want to make sure you could see in there. So, so beautiful, that raw leather in the green, in this forest green color. Just a beautiful bag. So yeah, you guys, let's go ahead and see what all we could fit in this baby, because she can hold a lot. Let me go ahead and put her over here. There's a plane passing above. It's going to the airport. Okay, nearby. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna put in there, and like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and put my planner in there, my large planner, and I'm not saying that I would carry this with me every day, but I just wanted to give an idea of what all could fit. So let's go ahead and put my planner in there. The next thing that we're gonna put in there is my Samsung tablet. Carry a little tablet computer in there. Then I have a carry-all, a Patricia Nash carry-all. We're gonna go ahead and put this in here with some of my items. I have my mask in this little pouch here. I have my mask in this little pouch with my nail files. And then I have my wallet. I'm gonna use this as my wallet, you guys. Go ahead and put my wallet in there. So this is what we're looking so far. This is what we're looking like with everything that's in there, because I just wanted to show my subscriber that this bag can hold a lot. Okay, there we go. So this is everything that is in there. And my tag is a little bit starting to split, you guys. My tag is starting to split a little bit, but I'm gonna update her with a more modern tag eventually, because the vintage one is splitting. But it's nice to have the vintage tag, even if it is splitting. I go ahead and still keep the tag with the bag. But look at all that in there, and it just pops against that green color. It looks so beautiful on the interior of the bag. So beautiful on the interior of the bag. Okay, the next thing that I'm gonna go ahead and put in here is some sunglasses. Go ahead and put some sunglasses in here. And it's so funny because just like Vintage Coach has stood the test of time, Ray-Bans have stood the test of time. It's so funny because I remember wearing my red Vintage Coach dinky bag with a pair of Ray-Ban Club Masters. Even back in the 80s, I was rocking them Ray-Ban Club Masters, and it's so funny that even still to this day, the Ray-Ban Club Masters is still one of my favorite sunglasses. I don't have the exact same pair from back then, but you could see, you could see I'm still a lover of the Ray-Ban Club Masters, you guys. So yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys that. So it's so funny how, you know, some things change with your style, you know, however, some things are gonna always remain the same and consistent. And for me, that's been Ray-Ban and that's been Coach. Still from the 80s until now, I'm still a lover of Ray-Bans and I'm still a lover of Coach, you guys, which has now turned into being called Vintage Coach. So I have my little belt bag here, my Coach belt bag, and I'm just using this as a catch-all in my bags. I have some lipstick and other items in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this. So I just wanted to show you, basically my Coach belt bag can fit in here as a pouch. So that goes to show how large this bag is, how much it can hold, if you could put a bag in a bag. Okay, so this is what all it looks like now in there with everything. And you see I have my pouches in there, my Ray-Bans, the Coach belt bag is in there, my planner, my Samsung Galaxy, my Samsung pad is in there, tablet. So yeah, you guys, that's everything that I'm gonna go ahead and put in this bag, and that's a lot. That's a lot of items, and I just wanted you guys to see how much it can hold. And look, and there's still space in this bag. There's still a lot of space. Look, all this right here is still space that it can expand with if I wanted to put some more in there. that slouch. You're gonna get the slouch with this bag. You're definitely gonna get the slouch in the duffel sack. I love that. I love that about it. All that beautiful forest green, delicious leather. That's what she looks like when she's fully packed. So beautiful, you guys. Let me show you the bottom. That's what she looks like when she's fully packed. So I just wanted my subscriber to see and to know that this bag can hold and can carry a lot. And it's definitely a nice bag to go ahead and add to your repertoire of vintage Coach. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe on my channel, and stay tuned for more vintage Coach videos. And I'll see you again soon in another video.